I'm enjoying the flat at the top.
Yeah, wasn't that pretty?
It was really nice trail. Okay. We're in the bush. We're in the bush. We're getting buck wild.
Yeah. We're getting crunk.
We're getting crunk on the scissor.
There you go, I'll put my bottle down.
This is the kind of crew I've got involved with. Crunk, scissor.
I'm not even wearing pants.
She's not even wearing pants.
I'm wearing boxers.
Well, that's okay.
That's
You're just wearing men's boxers?
Yes.
With the whole pouch for the
These are my underwear.
You're so funny. They're so funny. Can't have any volume on this because people can hear me with my stupid American accent. Oh, the town over there?
I've said it many times.
The 100 Mile was hard but wonderful, largely because of my brilliant old friend Alice. I was so sad she was leaving, but it was time for her to head home to the UK and her family. But the trail provides, and I had met new friends to hike forward with. After a day of rest at the famous shores, Poet dropped us back to trail. Kit, Hambone, Avery and Morgan were to be my new trail family for a while, and I was so lucky to have found such kind, experienced and hilarious hikers to hike with as we moved into southern Maine, navigating rivers, peaks, valleys and views. With very little rest, I was far out of my comfort zone, but learning every day.
This is Moxie Mountain, and I'm so close to the summit. I left the tent shelter place before the other crew because they are faster than me and younger than me, and they're so lovely that I don't want to lose them. So I thought I would come and at least get a tiny head start on some of the mountain. So, here we go. Top of Moxie Bald. Heading on down. Had some oatmeal and a coffee on the top. Tried to activate my phone, wouldn't work. No sign of the crew yet. Let's go from that beautiful view down some rocks, back into this, and find these beautiful white blazes that make you feel safe when you realise you might have gone off the trail a little bit. Hi! And then we're going down the mountain, which sounds good, doesn't it? But to be honest with you, going down the mountain is just as fucking hard as coming up the mountain in a different way, because it's just skidding down rock. Pretty. With your poles on your arse, sometimes. Not if you're one of the OG crew, because they've done this many times before. Just cross this without falling in. Wow, not that much to go. Doesn't look too hard. Now she loves you. She's got the same colour hair as you.
You're like chewing on my hand, huh?
Oh, look at Avery Rowan. What's the name of it? The Pierce Pond?
Pierce Pond Portage Bridge. And it's slowly falling apart, so watch out.
And what's it for?
Portage Bridge for carrying your canoe. Portaging.
Not part of the trail.
No, we'll move back up the trail right there.
I just came from there. I think it's 1.6 miles to the campsite. Oh, the shelter, which is just a 3-sided wooden lean-to. Campsite's over there. Morning! Come about 5 miles so far, I think. There's a little tree in the path. Just climbed over that from the other side. It's quite freshly down, I reckon. It's my first huge day to over 4,000, 2 over 4,000s in a day. Bigelows. And then we're gonna bunk up on a tent site at the top in the middle of 2 huge peaks in a col on the other side of Avery Peak. It's gonna be really tough. Let's see how far I can get. Okay, so it's 10 to 2 and I just passed the top of Little Bigelow. This is an incredible ledge. Look, my poor little feet. Oh, but look at that. Wow. It's nearly 10 to 6. The last video I made was at the top of that one over there. I didn't think I'd have to come all the way over here, but I did. I think I've lost the crew, but this is amazing. I'll probably camp at the col and get up at 5 AM. Wow, I'm over 4,000. Amazing. 13.6 to the next camp place where we're going to have fire by the waterfalls. So says Kid Rock and Steinbeck.
Kid Rock. It was summertime.
We were doing funny things.
Oh, I love taking breaks.
Okay, crew.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How are you doing today?
Just fine.
Feeling good.
I'm ready for camp.
I can't wait to get to
I'm ready
camp.
to set up.
I can't wait. I'm already thinking about what I'm gonna have for dinner.
How long have we been hiking, team?
Oh, maybe 3 hours.
Maybe.
Okay.
Breaks.
And we've already bagged 2 4,000-foot peaks, is that correct?
Yeah, we've done.
Just the proof is right here.
Proof is right there.
This is the proof. This is the second peak, South Crocker. And was it North Crocker we were on?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you feel when you're going uphill? What tips would you give people who are hiking up mountains and their legs hurt and their packs are heavy?
Don't pack out beer.
Don't pack out
It
beer.
does weigh down your pack.
Okay.
Do think about it.
Decent one. I mean, I love beer.
I don't love carrying beer.
What
up the
about your
mountain.
technique for going up the mountain? The old Sherpa style.
Oh no, my technique for going up the mountain is go as fast as you possibly can.
Yep.
Because then you'll be up there faster.
Okay.
Avery's technique for going up the mountain is telling me to keep my pace, but really he means a slow pace, don't run up it.
Yeah.
And Gail's technique for going up the mountain is the Sherpas with the little tiny steps.
Yeah. Slow and steady gets you there. With occasional bursts of energy. Lazy Bean and Steinbeck are still at the top after that incredible interview. It is approximately, I don't know what time because my watch is on the hand I'm holding this with and I would have to turn it around. So we are heading to the bottom of the Crockers. This is quite an interesting path from a rock slide. And then we're going to go up Sugarloaf. You can see the ski runs at the top where you did have snow, but obviously it's melted. We're going to go nearly to the summit of that, which is the second highest in Maine after Katahdin, which I've done. And then that ridge line, we're going to go across there and round the corner. Might slack pack the 0.3 that we miss of the top and run up and bag that because it's another 4,000 plus footer, which would be ace. Feeling good today, feeling happy, feeling strong. I mean, I haven't had a 0 and I'm on about day, I don't know, I started, maybe I'm on day 16. So I'm gonna have a 0 the day after tomorrow for the 4th of July, or the day after the 4th, because I'll have a drink tomorrow night for the 4th, and then see how my legs feel after a proper 0 of looking after myself. Looking forward to it. So, halfway up Sugarloaf. I'm not being funny. I'm no lazy person, but I don't know if you can get the angle on this. It is just climbing up rock face. You can't get the angle of how steep that is. How steep that is going down. This just up. Fucking made it. I think it's because I was playing the Eagles really loud. Had to throw the poles up ahead each time. Full body scramble. Fingers in notches. Whoo, toe hold. Wicked. Is this a conundrum?
Yes, it is.
Tell us what the conundrum is.
Well, Appalachian Trail is that way.
We've just come from that way, so that makes sense. And then Appalachian Trail that way, which implies we need to go and do that because it's called the same name. However, Appalachian Trail going that way.
Two roads.
Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and I, the something traveller, long I stood. We need to take the one less travelled. Which is the one less travelled?
That one.
Wait.
But it's I, the Monson traveller.
Maybe. It's my favourite poem and I can't remember the bloody words.
Or if it's her name, yeah. I don't know if I read that or if she said that. She said something about it at the concert when they sang it. And then I think I looked it up when I did all my research.
What are we doing, team? Elevating your feet, yeah?
Yes. Getting ready for more of our big day.
Yeah.
I'll get my phone in a second.
One piece at a time, like Johnny Cash said.
He also talked about a ring of fire.
That's later.
It goes down, down,
That's
down,
tonight.
down. Who's gonna walk the line?
Every day we walk the line.
Yeah, I love that song.
Every day we do walk the line.
I love that song because